I've been reading this book. This has been my Bible for this year. Not because I'm looking for love, but because I'm trying to move in love, mostly for myself. Because, genuinely speaking, this book is not just about romance, it's literally about every single aspect of love: grief, pain, friendships, and just general ways of how to move through love without fearing opening up. And the one thing they teach you in trauma therapy from PTSD is that the only way you can get better is if you trust yourself to be vulnerable without closing yourself off because you can't trust other people. You can't see other people's intentions, even if they're good or bad or whatever. You have to trust your intuition to move through love. So now I'm going to open up chapter 10 from this book to talk about a theory or concept I've been having. Because in this book, she talks about how people look for romance if they can't find what they lacked in childhood, which is true. People usually look for the love that they can control or have to themselves because they didn't have it growing up. But she says that, quoting Toni Morrison, that it is one of the most destructive ideas in the history of human thought. And I think it's because of that, because people usually try to fall in love instead of choosing love. And she quotes Thomas Merton, who says, "The expression to fall in love reflects a peculiar attitude towards love and life itself, a mixture of fear, awe, fascination, and confusion. It implies suspicion, doubt, hesitation in the presence of something unavoidable, yet not fully reliable. If you do not know what you feel, then it is difficult to choose love. It is better to fall. Then you do not have to be responsible for your actions." Which is funny because a lot of people say, "Oh, I love this person, but this person is abusing you." That is not love. Abuse and love can't coexist. She says that in like the first chapter. Because love is an intention and action. If someone's hitting you and telling you they love you, I don't know. Maybe. But she also states that, where does she say it? When chemistry is present, when the click is there, it just happens, it overwhelms, it takes control. Now, when she says the click, it got me thinking. I would lie if I say I didn't believe in love at first sight. Culture and social norms make you believe in that shit, and specifically movies and media. But genuinely speaking, as I get older, I realize that it's not really falling in love. It's a spark of interest or a spark of attraction. You look at someone and you're attracted to what they appear to be, but you don't know their true intentions. Which is why I hate the idea of falling in love and that they push it on kids. Not even kids, just teenagers in general. And why are y'all so focused on teen love rather than adult love? I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna just throw that out the window for right now. But a spark of interest got me because it's like, you see someone, you have a spark of interest. You can either follow that spark and feed it with firewood, or you can just leave it to burn out. Many people don't, and it's just, it can either end two ways, good or bad. But either way, things can't stay the same. Things have to change. Things have to end, and you have to be able to deal with those endings. And she also states that, oh, let me find it. Give me a minute. Aha. The experience of true love gives us the courage to risk. Love is a risk. With family, friends, everything, you risk getting hurt. So you have to be open to the idea of getting hurt when you're falling in love, which a lot of people don't have. This is why most people cater to superficial connections, because they're scared of the risk. They avoid the risk of falling in love, which is unavoidable in any type of situation, whether you wanted to or not. And I think that's also a thing. Damn it, I lost the thought. It'll come back to me. But genuinely speaking, Belkins has changed the way that I look at love, because one thing she said is that the foundation of such love is the assumption that ourselves. You need to seek love to grow mentally, spiritually, and physically. And that's what I want from love. I want to grow with someone and not to just fall into it unwillingly just to see if love is there. Love has to grow like a plant. Some shit works, some shit don't. But love saves us only if we want it to be saved. Now, love is saving me because I love myself and I'm doing things to move through love. Whether that be doing shit that don't make sense or doing shit that does make sense. Your healing journey is your own. That shit don't have to make sense to nobody fucking else. So if you're doing wild shit, do that wild shit. But make sure you're able to take the responsibility for the wild shit you're doing. But I digress. I'm going to talk about other chapters in this book later. But genuinely speaking, that was one of the chapters that stuck with me, especially the way that romance is looking in society. Society is fucked because of dating apps, rape culture, hookup culture, all that other shit. Because she says, in one part of the book, she says it caters to sensation without feeling. You want the sensation, but you don't want the feelings with that. So people are become avoidant of feelings because they don't want to get hurt. When hurt is a part of life. If you can feel shit, that is better than not feeling anything at all. It's just a matter of learning how to emotionally regulate yourself and understanding that some things have to end. People pass away, people change, shit change, everything changing. Fuck, look who president now. Shit changing, and you can't really stop changes. You just have to flow with them. You gotta go with the ebb and flow of life. And shit, sometimes that shit hurt. Sometimes it don't.